Today we'll be checking out the GVM BD25R. This is a new 2-foot tube light to hit the market, and I'm excited to check it out with you guys today. I own a bunch of different tube lights, and I want to see how this separates itself from the rest that are out there on the market. So let's waste no more time, open it up and check it out. Now real quick, as a disclaimer, I just want to let you guys know these were sent to me. However, I was not paid or told to say anything specific in this review. So I'm going to be completely honest with you on whether or not I think that this product is right for you watching this. Let's open up this guy and see what's inside. This is what is in the packaging. Let's see what we have. So off the rip, we have our DC AC charger cable and power brick, so we could power this on. We have 2 MPF style batteries that are inside. So this is telling me that there is no internal battery, which is a bummer if there isn't. We have a 1/4-20 mount where you can attach 2 of these side by side to have a longer tube light, which is pretty cool. It adjusts really nicely too, so you could change the angle, maybe make a unique shape with it if you have multiple ones of these. And last but not least, our tube light right here. Okay, so here is our tube light. Off the rip, I'm gonna say this right up front, it definitely has more girth than the tube lights that I'm used to. I know it's gonna sound funny, but yeah, she is definitely thicker from other 2-foot or even 4-foot tube lights out here on the market. If we take a look at the back, we do have our MPF style battery tray. We have a DMX in and out. We have our DC charger at the top. We have our menu screen with our buttons to adjust the settings. And then we have this bracket right here that does protrude out of the light, which I'm not the biggest fan of, because one thing I love using tube lights for are being able to tape them or mount them to the wall or ceiling as a practical. There is a 3/8 and 1/4-20 mount on it, so you can use it to attach it to things, and then 2 screws to remove the plate. So at least we have that option, and I'll be taking that off right away. The tube light feels pretty light, definitely lighter than the other 2-footers that are out there, and it's probably because there is no internal battery. If we look at both the ends of the tube light, we have a rubberized material with the 1/4-20, which I love, because one thing I can't stand is that any tube light that doesn't have 1/4-20s for tripod legs, I mean, we love standing these up in music videos behind our talent, having different effects moving back and forth. So if you can't stand these up with tripod legs or even use the 1/4-20s as an attachment to put on a C-stand or something, I don't like that. Now, another great thing that I like is the end caps are not thick. There's nothing additional. It looks like a practical light, and that is super dope, because some of the other tube lights out there on the market, they'll have end caps this long with the dials on the ends, and I'm not a fan of that. The quality feels nice and premium. We have a red anodized aluminum backing for the housing tray to hold everything in. We have the black accents, and overall it looks pretty good. So what are the main features of this light that stand out from the others? The BD25R has a wide Kelvin range from 2700 all the way up to 10,000. The tube light has green and magenta shifts. It's fully RGB with hue and saturation controls, and has 6 unique pixel effect modes. GVM also has a great app, and the user interface is incredible. It took me 2 seconds to connect this to the app, which I've had in the past other horrible situations trying to get a light to connect. The app is fully customizable with endless different effects and options, including the 6 different pixel effect modes. So I really don't have much to say bad about the BD25R. The only thing I really wish it had was an internal battery. The nice thing about having internal batteries is it's easier to use these lights as practicals. We don't have to worry about making sure we have a bunch of these on set and that these are charged. And unfortunately, if we're using these as a practical with the MPF batteries, it's gonna be harder to rig because now the batteries are protruding out the back. We can use the DC input. We'll just have to snake and hide those cables, so we can still use it as an effect. Overall, I think for a price point for a 2-foot tube light coming in at $219, it is a great option and it is cheaper than the ones on the market, yet it does pack a punch and has new features that a lot of the new tube lights are just starting to have. So if you guys like this tube light, there'll be a link in the description where you could check it out with some more details, and let me know in the comments below what you're using tube lights for on set. Now, if you guys thought this video was helpful, please leave a thumbs up. Really helps out the channel. If you're new here, consider subscribing, as I will have weekly uploads coming out. And until next time, guys, I'm Jason Anthony. This was the GVM BD25R review. I'll see you next time. Peace.